Okay guys, I've got another reading. I wrote this today about an hour ago in a coffee shop. I did my gratitude. So I'm going to read this out. This is another confidence coaching session. I've got a busy day ahead today. I've got to go and do some training, hard training, hill runs, boxing workout, then cook, clean, dieting. I've got to prepare for, I've got a client tomorrow, a committed client who's doing my 1-year program, is making a lot of progress. So I've got to prepare for the session. So the title of this video is people don't work hard enough because they lack gratitude. So I've been coaching now for 11 years, and during that time I've learned a lot about the areas where my clients and people in general most struggle to overcome their anxieties and their fears. The main area that I've detected is work ethic. Most people don't work hard enough because they're afraid of hard work and what it entails. Working hard towards achieving your goals, your dreams, your vision requires a lot of effort. It takes a tremendous amount of courage because you've got to face all your demons and all your inner negative beliefs and anxieties and fears about yourself, and you've got to get uncomfortable. It's also extremely painful in periods. It's both mentally and emotionally challenging. However, if you've got a strong vision, it will give you the extra strength you need to be able to bear the pain at its most challenging times. Unconsciously, people know deep down, they know this, and this is why they make excuses and they opt out of facing their fears, achieving goals, living their dreams, and being the best person they can be. This is why people need confidence coaches. They need mentors to give them that mental and emotional support and strength and experience and wisdom to help them to get past their anxieties, their patterns, their addictive, their lack of focus, procrastination, etc. I've noticed, especially in this generation, people hide behind fancy words like procrastination. Procrastination has almost become a word to let people off the hook. It's almost become like a hip, cool word for really what the real truth is: being lazy and cowering away, and dictionary definition, allowing yourself to be a coward, not facing your fears. People also hide behind intellectualization. They also hide behind reading books as opposed to going out into the real world and confronting their fears. Why do people do this? Well, initially it's human nature. It's human nature. Reading books for the most part is comfortable. Talking about podcasts and videos and what someone said is very, very comfortable. But going out and doing public speaking is uncomfortable, especially for someone who doesn't have experience. They've got major social anxiety, they're shy, they're nervous, they're anxious, they fear the opinions of others. Very uncomfortable. So working hard towards achieving your goals and your vision means having to get uncomfortable every single day. Most people fail to realize that happiness, confidence, satisfaction, peace, self-respect, gratitude, love, kindness, compassion, joy and growth all come as a consequence of working hard. Now, of course, these things can come just by you wanting to be joyous through faith. Through me, it's faith, God, family. But the reality is most people actually fail to find these things, and working hard is a reminder of faith. It's a reminder of appreciating our family, love, kindness. And a lot of people are not reminded of this because they're lazy, their attitude isn't right, and they're not grateful for what they do have in their life. They're not practicing the things that their faith teaches them, or their family, the values that their family have installed in them. I see it with a lot of people. I've had it with clients where they've been brought up with great values, but then they're failing to apply these values. And I've also been guilty of these things myself, which is why I know them from first-hand experience through making these errors, and putting them right. So fear always stands in the way of love. It always does. Fear will always be in the way of you falling in love with someone if you allow it to, or being financially free, or overcoming social anxiety, or having a better relationship with family, or practicing family values or faith. Fear is always going to stand in the way if you allow it to, which is where courage comes in and what I teach my clients. People are constantly talking themselves out of working hard because they're terrified of hard work. You cannot become successful and be the best version of yourself without working extremely hard. All successful people are extremely hard working. That's why they're successful. With working hard comes a lot of details as to what you need to do. These are the things that I coach my committed clients on my 1-year confidence program to help them overcome their anxieties, their fears, so they can successfully achieve their goals and their vision. So, working hard entails a lot of these things. Creating a vision for yourself, goal setting, breaking that vision down into goals, accountability, tracking your accountability, your progress, and correcting your negative emotional patterns, your errors, your insecurities, your fears, your addictions, etc. Focus, that's a whole other area. Taking action, daily habits that build discipline. Most people fail to overcome their anxieties because they don't have anyone to hold them accountable for their goals and their vision. Most people fail because they lack discipline, which is also translates, another way of describing that is they lack strength of character. I can give you a simple example of a character trait that is a lack of discipline, a lack of gratitude, a lack of self-respect, and a lack of integrity. And that's simply poor timekeeping. The amount of people who fail to show up when I run my confidence events in London is fascinating. I don't take it personally because I know it's going to negatively affect that person. I'm not happy about that. In every aspect of their life, if they can't show up on time to an appointment, how are they going to go on and live their dreams and be successful if they can't do something as simple as that? Now, I didn't write this, but I learned timekeeping from my mum. My mum was fantastic at timekeeping growing up, and my dad. I learnt these values from my mum. My mum's always ahead of time. So she installed that in me as a young boy. So if I've got an appointment at 1 o'clock, I'm never usually there at 1. I'm there at 1:45, 20 to 1. I don't make excuses like the train got late or this or that. I leave ahead of time so that I'm on time. Now, of course, there are rare occasions where we can't help it. There are things that happen. Fine. But not every time. The clients that I work with that are committed, they're all successful because they're always on time. One of my clients flew from Ireland and he was on time. Another one of my clients comes in every week to London from Manchester, Birmingham. He's doing my 1-year program. He's on time every time. And if there's a time where there's a train delay, he lets me know ahead of time that he's going to be a little bit late. And that's having a great attitude. How can you trust yourself to build a successful business if you can't even make a dentist appointment on time, or a doctor's appointment, or a job interview, or for your friends and family? It's not going to happen. This is where having self-respect for yourself and for others comes in. I always say your attitude is your gratitude, meaning if you've got a negative attitude towards yourself, life and others, then don't be surprised when things don't work out for you and you're miserable. Gratitude comes from appreciation and being thankful for what you've got right now. Gratitude is appreciating the simple everyday things in life. This is why I love coaching clients who are committed, because they're reliable. They've got a good attitude towards making progress in their lives and becoming successful. Committed people are hardworking people. Committed people are always on time. Committed people always invest in themselves. Committed people are always usually kinder to others. Committed people always succeed despite their challenges. I encourage all of you who are listening today, I don't know who all of you are, whoever you are, I appreciate you. I encourage all of you to change your attitude, show up on time, stop procrastinating, take personal responsibility, otherwise you're going to fail in your life. The worst failure, in my experience and opinion, is someone who does nothing. So that was the reading today. That is what I learn every day. I learn this myself, I learn it from coaching, and I love it. You can look at this two ways. You can hear my words and my honesty and my truth today, and it can land negative. And you can be upset with me and upset with yourself and blame everyone. That's not how I want it to land. That's down to you. Or you can hear it and go, wow, Jonathan really cares about me. He's telling me the truth because he wants the best of me, which I do. He wants me to be successful. And he's had to work extremely hard. I've had to go through a lot of pain to get to this point, to share this message and to live this. And from my own errors and correcting them and teaching, learning from my mentors who were amazing at teaching me this. Mentors are all around you. And as I said, it was my mum that taught me to be on time. And I'm not saying that, because a person's late, that means that they haven't got a great character. But what I am saying is if they keep being late, it means that their attitude isn't right, especially if they want to be successful. I think it's disrespectful. If you kept being late at work, you're going to get fired. So why would you hold standards any lower for yourself? It's actually, for me, it's you know, it's not good for you, let alone the other person. You're letting yourself down. So change it now. That's the good thing about coaching and changing your life. That's why coaches are so valuable, and teachers. You can change these things and fix it. Like, I'm going to fix this lighting. So I'm going to run on for a few more minutes, just get this light. There's a few more things I want to say. I'm pleased that I got through that talk. I thought it'd take longer. I'm trying to keep these videos a bit more under 20, 15 minutes. Right, so how can you change this now, right? Let's not start with the judging and putting yourself down. First way you can change this is by getting a piece of paper, writing down a vision of everything that you want to achieve, break it down into, you know, the most meticulous detail. Start cleaning your apartment, make the bed, clean the apartment, shower, put some clean clothes on, start going to the gym. Find a routine that you enjoy, that works for you, that you love, that makes you passionate, that you get progress. Start eating a healthier diet, and you know, go to an event. I've got an event coming up. I've got an amazing event to share with you guys and girls. This is for men and women. It's a big event I'm doing. It's a free event, and the event is called Courage. And this is what you need to achieve all these things. The event is on the 20th of August. It's for men and women who have anxiety but want to move forward in their life. I'm going to teach you how to do it. I'm going to share my story. I want to hear your story. I'd love to meet all of you in person. We're going to have a good social time. We're going to have a Q&A. We're going to have coffee. If you want to come along to the event, send me an email in the box below. I just ran an event recently on Sunday. I do these every month. This is a special one because this one focuses on for men and women who've got anxiety, who want to learn tools and skills to move forward. So getting to the event would be a big achievement. I know you're going to be nervous. It's fine to be nervous. Do not judge yourself. That's a big part of my story. I'm nervous before I do new things as well, and I feel great about it because I've got a good relationship with anxiety and fear, and that's how I keep moving forward and growing and helping my clients. So coming along would be a big success. What I usually get people to do, they're not pressured, is a bit of public speaking. If you don't want to do public speaking, no problem. All you've got to say is, I'm not ready yet. You can sit in the group, you can watch other people do it, and you can enjoy it. You can ask me any questions. This is great for men and women to build confidence. Coming to events, meeting nice people in person, everyone's respectful. I would say as well, please show up on time. If you can't make it on time, then it's best that you probably don't bother coming, because this is my time as well. And I charge for my time. This event, I'm doing it for free, so I expect people to at least be on time and have a good attitude. Otherwise, you're probably not the right person for me to help you, and you're probably not going to want to hear the things that I'm going to say. But if you have got a good attitude and you really want to come along and you want to better your life and learn some tools to build confidence, then you're welcome to come along. Send me an email. I'll give you the exact time and address, but it's the 20th of August. It's a Sunday. It starts at 1, it finishes at 3. So here's an opportunity for you. I'm throwing these opportunities out for you to get your attitude better in life. So you've got the gym, the dieting, the cleaning, coming to an event. If you do all these things, and if you can't make my event, that's fine. Go online, go up to Meetup, go to an event in your area, meet nice people, get around people. It will change your life. Right, guys and girls, I've got to go now. I've got to run these hills, do some training. Appreciate your support. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the box below if this video motivated you, inspired you, and what action are you going to take from today. We can always start from today and start improving our confidence, all right? I'll speak to you guys and girls soon. Have a great evening.